Good evening, Wolf Nation. This is your captain speaking. Folks,
well, Alien Earth fucking sucks.
Folks, it's Friday night, and as you know, Friday night is for the boys. Welcome to another ROC broadcasted hangout. If you want to join in on the fun with us, the link is in the ROC group, or you can ask one of us. We will gladly send it to you. Come on in, grab a drink, grab something you got this week. Come bullshit with us. We're here. Here we are. Scott's here. EE Prime's here.
Alien Earth sucks.
Gort's here. And Eric Z's here. And I think EE wants to start the conversation off. Go ahead, buddy.
Alien Earth fucking sucks. It's just left to be said. Look, there will be some spoilers tonight up until at least episode 6. We won't talk about this week's episode if we get into this. Just fair warning, everybody.
Hey, I just had a thought.
What's that?
Nobody cares.
You know that joke I cracked right before we came on air?
Yes.
Even your logo supports it. It says, "Come as friends."
Nice.
It does say that.
Okay.
That's one of those broadcasts.
I don't think Eric EE connected the dots, but it's okay.
Well, I don't think anybody did because you didn't get a single laugh.
That's fine.
Not even a chuckle.
I chuckled.
I laugh on the inside. That makes you feel any better.
Better than that guy. He cries on the inside.
Hey.
Joseph is here. Joseph.
Joe, you're late.
What's up, Joseph?
You're what?
Are
Talk
you
again?
swi-
Since when do we start early?
We're throwing people off.
Maybe
tonight.
we're on time. I don't know.
Because we're
He
wasting content. That's why.
Whoa, have y'all been around Ricky? Are you on Ricky time?
No.
Ricky time is 10 minutes late after a cigarette.
Mm.
Sorry.
Love Ricky.
Leave Ricky alone.
Love Ricky. He's working
Ricky,
hard.
we miss Ricky. That's
I will
why
not
we give
leave
him
Ricky
shit.
alone.
I didn't say all that now.
Ricky alone. No.
Leave Ricky alone. Leave alone.
No one puts Ricky in a corner.
Except Ricky.
What a reference. Oh, and he's gone already.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're in that mood tonight.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, so in the chat, you're like, "Hey, live hangout, let's go, people!" And then immediately, I hear a minute and a half.
Well, that's
How
just
gonna
you.
be? Oh, it's just me. Okay.
That's you.
Next time, put an asterisk next to it. Let's go, people, except Joe.
We can do that.
So,
Yeah.
just
I
to,
warned you. It's in the name. Look, Maximum Joe. That's what you're in for tonight.
Fucking light. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gort.
yeah,
things in
just to
names
bring
tonight.
everybody up to speed. Alien Earth was mentioned. It is not everybody's favorite right now, but the conversation, that we got to with that. There's a general creative bankruptcy right now. And it started where we're discussing the Anaconda movie trailer that just dropped, and there's just this lack of original ideas. I think there's a lot of originality in a show like Alien Earth, other than the xenomorph itself and say names and places, Weyland-Yutani, right? If you just took away the alien portion of the title and the logo and all that, and you let it be its own thing, I think the show could be better because it's held down by its own, baggage or potential baggage and lore, and it's got to conform to things. And honestly, I've seen, this is not really a spoiler or anything, but face huggers latching onto people's faces and how quickly something busts out of your chest. That happens very quickly or sometimes an extended period of time. And I don't know how that's supposed to actually work. And
There's no rhyme or reason.
No, there's not.
And it's not just this show. It's been throughout the franchise in general.
No, but that's my
Yeah.
point. I'm just saying this just compounds all that stuff, and you just forgive and forget because it's not a big deal by the end of the day.
Well, Ripley had that queen in her for like the whole movie.
The entire Alien 3. Yeah.
She had that thing in her.
Yeah.
Some of us take longer than others.
And then this show looks like it's about 24 hours. Alien Romulus, they were supposed to be on that station for like 12 hours ish, during the course of the movie. I mean, it was supposed to be longer, and they got knocked out of orbit or something, speeding up their descent into the rings. But AVP movies, happens within like an hour. It felt like quickly.
Well, if you remember
The point here is, if we didn't have to deal with all these details and all that bullshit, we could have a pretty cool show about some ship coming to Earth with these, alien specimens, and it just goes amok. It could have been a lot of fun. It could have been a brand new franchise, its own thing, the start of something new. Instead, it's 40 years of bullshit, that it's got to stand on. And this is not the worst show. I don't want to give that impression. I know you really hated it, but
No, and that's the thing. I don't
it could be better.
hate it as much as I mean, the show sucks. Don't get me wrong. And overall, it fucking sucks. Do I hate it? No. I hated Halo. I hated.
Yeah, Susie.
Halo was absolute fucking garbage. One of the worst things that's ever been fucking made.
Alien Earth respects the material for the most part. Like, it's not doing anything egregious other than it's just writing and storytelling.
Exactly. Like, their concept.
Yeah.
I thought
idea is right.
was when I heard about it, I was like, oh, this sounds great. Saw the trailers, I was like, oh, this looks great. But anybody who's been around me throughout the last year waiting for the show says I am expecting to be disappointed. And yes, they did not let me down. They definitely disappointed me. The synths, these hybrid fucking children in adult bodies, I hope they all fucking die. They are so fucking annoying. It never should have been done. It never should have been done. I understand transfer the consciousness of a child into a synthetic body, so they're going to behave like children.
Yeah,
but it shouldn't have been done.
The Peter Pan themes aren't doing the show any favors, and the fact that they're children is watching grown men act like babies is definitely stupid. If this was adults,
that's why we don't have any viewers.
If it, yeah. if it was adults that were getting moved over to the robotic bodies, I think it would be for the best, right? And it's not. They made the wrong choice here. I'm sure it's fun for the actors, to be fair. Right?
Oh, I've read articles they're having the most fun they've ever had as acting. Yeah, that's great. Too bad the fans aren't having the most fun watching this shit.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, too, like whatever the smack to be talked about the show, I'll watch this on repeat before I want to go back and watch any of the last bunch of Star Wars stuff.
You're not wrong there.
Right?
You're not wrong. I would still watch this before Acolyte, Ahsoka, Boba Fett. I would definitely, if I had a choice between watching Alien Earth, would come in before those. And this whole, I don't know how to. I guess putting a soft touch, so to speak, on these xenomorphs. This bitch is a fucking xenomorph whisperer now. She's talking to them. She's controlling them. She's like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's only strange if she puts a leash on it.
What she might as well fucking have in this last episode. Like, what the fuck did you watch? Have you paid any attention to Aliens over the last 40 fucking almost 50 years? About what made this franchise special, what made it work. This is not it. So I'm pretty aggravated with the show in general, and I'm praying everybody dies.
Well, one of the big components of this show is that you have all these alien species that have come to Earth, and they like to show them, but they don't really get to do much or have a lot of time. And I'd like to have seen more of any of that. But the xenomorph overshadows it, as do all the synthetic themes of the show. But I would have loved to have seen a deep dive into this little eyeball thing, which we really have gotten very little from.
It's currently 7.6 out of. It's currently 7.6 out of 10 stars on.
Because at the end of the
people
day,
are stupid.
It's not that bad of a show, but it's not good. I think it should be a solid 5, though. It's very middle of the road.
Are you an Alien franchise fan?
I am.
Lord?
I am.
So I wonder how the show. I wonder how the show comes off to non-Alien franchise fans.
And to the normies.
To the normies, yeah.
Probably better.
My wife,
yeah.
Probably more favorable for sure. But I
Because
think anybody that
they
might have
weren't
seen a
entrenched
movie or
in the
two-
horror aspect of it.
Exactly, and you've eliminated the horror aspect completely.
Right. So if you
in
take
this
away
show.
from the expectation that this should be that in the love of the franchise, then probably it sounds like what you're saying is it's a decent show. It just has nothing to do with the aliens that we know.
It's like again, I'll harken this back to Halo, right? Everybody I know who watch Halo, right? If you were a fan of the games and of the franchise, you hated that show. But
yeah.
everyone who didn't play the games and just watch it as it was, you didn't have the lore or the baggage that sometimes is the term that we use. It would have, if you would have changed that show to Space Marine or whatever the fucking stupid name and not made it a Halo show, it would have been a damn good fucking show. But the fact that it was supposed to be Halo and it was supposed to be Master Chief,
Yeah.
and you totally botched it as bad as you fucking can. I mean, even the writers said they never played a Halo game. They never read any of the books before they did this. Well, we understand why.
That's
if we got what we got.
Thing. They don't want
and that's,
people that
they took visuals and created a story that wasn't the story.
And they might have had cliff notes. 100%. Someone might have given cliff notes, and that's it.
Because for the most part, the look of it was right, but it's really the only thing they got right.
Right.
Between the music, sound effects,
they fell in love with the visuals and wanted to make their own story.
Huh?
They fell in love with the visuals and wanted to make their own story.
Basically, it's like picking up Barbie dolls and being like, all right, let's go, I don't know, rescue the princess from Dr. Robotnik now. Like, you're just doing what you want with toys, except you're doing it fucking wrong.
Yep.
You know, it's one thing when it's toys. This is on TV for people and you're putting a brand name on it. Now it's fucking wrong. It's different when you're in your home and you can do that, right? This is not what they did.
You know, I love the games. I didn't even watch season 2 of Halo. I refuse to.
I didn't watch episode 2.
If one episode was enough for me, because like I was trying to say, like the world building fundamentals in every possible way, they got it all wrong. Everything.
Master
they only
Cheeks.
got the aesthetic correct.
Master Cheeks.
Master Cheeks.
That's just ridiculous.
Well, the one thing, I mean, like as soon as he took his helmet off, I'm like, okay, all right.
I could have forgave that though. I could have forgave that.
But the helmet thing is not even the problem. Like it's a symptom of the issues, right? But it's not. It's not the core problem. Just the fact that a human is involved in the Covenant,
right? That was weird.
Religion or organization, if you will, like that right there just tells you everything that's wrong.
And then he bangs her.
Yeah.
What?
I heard that.
Trash.
Yeah, I heard that he didn't even have his armor the entire second season. But you run out of money?
No, he left it at the cleaners.
No, he didn't want to
got
wear
his
it.
ticket.
Did him and that girl split up and she took half? And part of it was the armor? I don't fucking know. Horrible fucking show. But it suffers the same thing. Like, if you're not an Alien franchise fan, I think you will enjoy Alien Earth a lot more than those. At least the ones, everybody who I have spoken to so far who has been is a big fan of this show.
If you have a high tolerance for annoying children, then you might also really enjoy it.
No, I'm out.
You know, it's a consensus right now amongst us.
Wendy was the only one.
I can't stand her either.
Well, she's better than the rest, but if she's the only one, it would have probably been okay. But
she comes off less like a child, but
yes,
Well, she didn't. I mean, she didn't try telling everybody she's pregnant like the other one did. So.
Oh my god.
Like what? I'm not pregnant. What?
So look, not to stick with the Alien Earth thing here, but like if the core of this is why does like the core concept of the show, like there's a deep space research vessel bringing back new life forms to Earth, it crashes, mayhem ensues, like that, and then the themes of what is it to transfer, human essence into a robotic life form? Is it human? Is it mechanical? Like, is it, like that's what they're trying to touch at, but they don't really get into it. They don't even dig into that properly.
I think Altered Carbon did it better.
Anything that wants to have its own identity will have done it better because it's trying to conform to something else.
Right.
It's trying, like I said, it's got the baggage of the Alien franchise. If this tried to stand on its own feet, these are themes that you could explore across multiple seasons, no less. But right now, the way this is going, I'd have a hard time wanting to go watch an Alien season 2, or maybe they fix all the mistakes there. Who knows? But this is something that could have been its own thing. Why? Why can't we have the new things? Why does everything have to be the old thing kind of messed up or done sloppily? Like,
because people are scared to take risk.
Yeah,
no,
Money
I know
will
this,
The money will
like,
come
why?
to that. That's what it is. That's all. It's
Well, if
all
they-
well, because it's about the money. Like Joe said, it's about the money.
There is a level of sure thing to some of this, like bring back Star Wars, bring back, I don't know, Indiana Jones and whatever. It's going to make
Mhm.
money. Sure.
But what happens when it
But-
doesn't?
But it routinely for the last bunch of years, all of this stuff is making less and less money. They're no longer the $1 billion movies. So why have they not caught on? What is the problem here? What is the what is the problem in these learning disabled conference rooms?
It's
You
all
know?
about risk.
It's
aversion.
fatigue.
It's risk aversion.
I think. All right. When you go back and look at one, I think it's accessibility. We have the ability to basically entertain ourselves with whatever form of entertainment we desire.
Yes, we do.
24/7.
Yes.
Like back in the day, think back 2015, maybe, anywhere in the teens, really. If something was coming out, you waited for it. You might find a leaked trailer online, and then later on you might get some leaked footage online, stuff like that. But now it's like, hey, I'm a block away from where they're filming whatever. Here's this and here's that and things like that. And so, you're already getting that stuff that you weren't getting before. And then you're constantly getting these, what are deemed as big, epic, movies, but repeatedly. It's no different than like a crackhead getting a hit. That first hit, that feels good. And then as you go, you need more and more to get that same euphoria hit, that dopamine drip from your brain. And we're just constantly being entertained. So if this dopamine drip is just like, we're getting immune to it essentially. I think it's a whole lot of, there was a South Park episode where Stan was like getting older and like everything he heard was the word shit and everything was just meh.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're getting is like, everything is just meh anymore. I'm hitting that where I'm like, this is cool for 5 minutes and then it's meh. Or I'm like, Superman came out. Meh. I didn't even go see it. Some other things come out. Courtney loves going to movies. I'm like, go to your, she's like, are you going to do a hangout? You doing a show tonight? You playing D&D? Yeah. She goes, I'm gonna go to the movie. I'm like, all right, cool. Don't wait on me. Go see it. I just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where, because I fall into a lot of middle of the road stuff, like the casual, I know of Aliens. I've never seen an Aliens movie all the way through. So when this came out, I'm like, maybe. I don't really care. Superman came out, don't really care. So I think we as like the casuals are kind of getting like that. Everything is big and new, but it's always big and new. And it's just, all right, I've seen how much can you repaint this thing to make it look different, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah. And the fatigue that you mentioned, I think it's mixed in with a general loss of quality on a lot of things. And it's like, I would use the MCU as an example where people point to the superhero fatigue, but there is a dip in quality post Endgame. And that's not every movie. I know some of them are better than others, or, what I'll call above average, and others are weak. Like Quantumania is like that's bottom barrel. But it's mixed in. It's like when you have like a low quality for the ones you might check out, and then there's the idea of fatigue, it really starts to swell, and then that bubble's bursting right now for, like you said, a lot of us.
See, I don't know if I agree so much with superhero fatigue, right? I think it plays a little bit of a part of it too, at least for me. For me, more, it's the quality just is not there. I think if we were still getting really good movies, I wouldn't feel, meh. I was happy to hear that the DC universe was getting rebooted. I had my questions about Gunn being in this type of role for hemming all this. I just don't think Superman was a good movie.
I think
I
it tried
don't.
to do too much.
It tried to do too much, and it's a James Gunn movie. It's James Gunn humor. It's just not what I want out of these movies.
Hmm.
You know, if I want to laugh, I'll go see a fucking comedy.
And something else with like I think what enables the idea of what superhero fatigue is, it's probably more the TV shows even than the movies. But the idea that you have to watch all of it, and the truth is you kind of don't. A lot of it's independent of one another. It's not connecting the dots as well as it used to. Or it is in small ways that are just beyond inconsequential. And even when something appears to have had a big impact, and I would use the Loki show as an example, it also seems to not have any impact. Because you go to watch movies and you didn't need to watch any of that because it didn't fucking matter.
Well, we don't know if it didn't matter yet.
Oh, I think we know.
Yeah.
Oh no, well I know. I think what happened at the end of Loki season 2 is going to play into this next MCU Doomsday movie. Definitely think it. Definitely think it is.
I can't give him that credit.
Um,
Once upon a time, I believe that. It's not anymore.
I mean, well, I know he's in it, so I got to figure out something good. That's kind of my breadcrumbs right there.
Variant. New variant.
When you said the TV shows, I mean, I think for the most part, the Marvel TV shows have been pretty good. For the most part. I can't say the same for Star Wars on Disney Plus. Definitely not.
They're the better end of the media. Yeah.
You know, they've had a couple misses. I think She-Hulk was a miss. I personally didn't care for Moon Knight. I know a lot of people did. I didn't care for Moon Knight.
Secret Invasion.
A Secret Invasion was not good either.
But I'd say the rest of it is pretty decent.
The Lokis were good. They did a great job with bringing back Daredevil. I was excited. It was good. I enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I wasn't meh about it. You know, they did a good job. So I definitely enjoyed the movie. Deadpool Wolverine, I thought was a really fun fucking movie. I enjoyed it. I went to the theater. I was happy I went to the theater to see it. I don't always have that when I do go to a theater anymore for movies, which is why I don't go. You know, I took the risk on Superman. I regretted it. I took the risk on Fantastic Four. I ain't gonna say I regretted it, but I think Fantastic Four was meh.
Joe, is that? Did you finish the set there?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I'll explain that later. But go ahead, continue.
Just Joe playing with.
I mean,
Your feelings.
no, this is a hangout. I feel like I'm dominating the conversation, so let some of you guys pipe in here.
No, go ahead and.
I mean, I'm just gonna continue ranting and saying the same shit over and over again. Either nobody wants to hear that. Look, Eric hates everything according to everybody. So there we go. Right, fuck, it all sucks.
Yeah, now he hates children too. Apparently,
That's that's what I really.
No, that's you. That's the other Eric.
oh
who hates
no,
children.
that's you now because you're all like, I hate kids in this show.
There aren't kids though. That's the problem. They're not kids. If there were kids, it would be understandable. They're fucking adults acting like children. This is a fucking difference. Make me start yelling now.
Wow, very passionate about this.
Well, it's a franchise. It is one of my favorite franchises, the Alien franchise. You know, I thought they did and the Predator franchise. I kind of roped them both in together. They did a great job with Prey. I really enjoyed Romulus. Thought that was a good movie. Then they did Killer of Killers for Predator, which I thought was really good also.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, Disney's going in the right direction with these franchises that they have now. And then fucking Alien Earth comes out and it's like
I'd be fair to say the last 10 minutes of Romulus is not so great. The rest of it is very fine. I enjoyed myself in the theater. I had a lot of fun watching it. But you
not a perfect movie. No.
Yeah, like I want to say, like,
perfect movie.
Just the end of Romulus aside, this Alien Earth feels like the first maybe misstep between the two franchises.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, Predator at least feels like a lot of earned trust, and I have a fair amount of faith in this upcoming movie.
I'm hoping so. I mean, I've seen the trailers. I got a couple concerns about what I've seen, but
It's trying something new, and I think that's
I'm
what I
going to
like.
go see it. I will be going to see it.
Like getting the legitimate Predator perspective, and that's going to be good.
I hope. Awkward silence. I'm sorry, Scott. What's the most recent Vansoys figure you got?
I finally got my proper Crossbones 2-pack.
Your who? What?
Oh,
Your hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha. Okay.
okay. What happened was I got a package that was.
Tell us about the package you got at the truck stop. Go ahead.
Well, what happened? I got figure swapped from Amazon. It came with Cobra Island Roadblock and some random Marvel female figure. I was like, this isn't right. I was quite upset.
Never had that from Amazon before.
I've heard of it being a thing from them because they don't check when they get the stuff in. They're supposed to throw it on a pallet and sell it as a whole pallet full of returns. But they've been actually throwing them back in inventory, like some of the stuff.
What the?
So, yeah. My proper.
So earlier you said you needed a hangout. So what's going on? Hangout? Let's do
Oh,
it.
just
What's happening? Sorry, I
need to shoot the shit.
Wolfie, I got questions.
I got a question for you. How long have you been a closet Power Rangers fan?
Oh no!
I just want a representation in the thing. That's all.
Representate why?
It's a giant transforming robot.
So?
So what?
Doesn't mean it's. Oh God.
Ooh, good.
Go ahead, shit on the franchise. Continue to hate everything. Wolfie.
See, on the wall you can't see, Joe has a Power Rangers collection.
Yeah. No, this is actually the first Power Rangers figures I've ever bought. So
look at you. You and Logan can bond now over this.
Are they any good, or are they like retail?
No.
it's just the new ones that are coming out with Playmates. I saw them. I was like, all right, they're $20.
I did see them in the store.
Hey, if you see the Tyrannosaurus for $20 to $24, snag it for me.
Right.
Ship it without the box. I don't give a shit about the box. I went to pull the trigger on them. I was debating, and they were
save the box in case it gets like beat up in the mail. That way, at least your figure will be a little bit protected.
Well, if I would assume somebody would package it appropriately, they would just not throw a stamp on the Tyrannosaurus and stick it in the mail.
Well, no, I'm just saying people stamp on boxes. I'm just making sure your shit's safe. Thinking about you Power Rangers fan.
But all right,
it's a lightweight hoodie, Tyler.
Yeah, two things, Wolfie. I got the Scorponok from Robot Toys.
Yes.
Just opened it. Feels really good in hand.
Yes.
But this little red magnet thing,
yes,
came flying out at me. What the hell is this used for?
That's supposed to activate the lights.
Yeah.
What?
There's lights in there.
Oh.
You might have to put batteries in.
I didn't even know this thing took batteries. Where the hell?
Yes, it does.
Is it in the eyes?
You also have to. There's a piece of it. One of the pieces. I can send you a thing. But one of the pieces, the tail's installed backwards. And there's a special way you need to put it back on so you don't break the ball peg. But I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
But yes, there is. I think it's in the head. There's some kind of battery.
Yeah, I see a magnet in there, but it's not. Yeah, I don't even know where. I don't know where the hell you put a battery in here. The head's so tiny.
But no, great figure though. Love that thing. Can't wait for the Waspinator, Depth Charge, and Rampage. They're going to be doing on that scale. I
was a little concerned because I did see that the the de minimis rule expired at the end of August. I didn't see anything else that
Yes,
got
it
extended.
did.
Huh?
No, it didn't.
Wait,
yes,
the what?
it did expire, and no, it didn't get extended.
Yeah. So I was worried when I bought this how that was going to play out.
Oh.
It was on sale for $50. That's why I went ahead and got it. So I was like, well, if because the articles I was reading was basically if you're getting $80, it could be worth whatever you're getting could be worth $1, or it could be worth up to I can't remember what the number is, and then you're going to pay $80. And if it was above that number, it was like 160 or something. So I was like, well, I'll take a chance. And if they say, hey, you owe the U.S. government $80 for this $50 figure, I'd be like, pound sand. I'm just not going to. I'll be out $50 and not going to spend $130 for that. But so far, no issues coming through. Got it from Show Z, so
It's a very good figure. I'm glad you've enjoyed it.
I'm like, yeah. I'm looking for their Waspinator. I want to get Metagate's Terrasaur, but I'd like to see if they do one. But Terrasaur is my favorite character from that show. And
I don't love him enough to go to Metagate. I'll just
and it looks like from what I've seen, like you've got to have everything just right. Otherwise, it just looks, even in robot mode, it looks a little panely as hell.
Yeah, I feel like I watched a review of that somewhere. It was not the best. Can't remember.
I mean, it looked fine on the shelf. I saw it. Where we go, the Beyond the Brick or whatever there, and went to ZoloCon the first time with y'all. That Lego store there in Jersey.
Yeah, Brick Store.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Gord's gone.
We know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I saw it there, and I'm like, it looks good on the shelf, but I feel like it's one of those things. If you move it too much, it's just going to, pop here and pop there. But yeah, I just opened this. But to answer your question, Eric Z, excuse me, contact's moving. The quality, it's just this is just a brick. That's the only thing that moves on it. The head doesn't look left, right, nothing. Swivel. It just makes the foot.
They really haven't changed their quality in like 30 years, have they?
And that's
my oldest son. He was
it's not
of age in the 90s to be into that. And I just never bought him the toys because like these are trash.
I was too old for the toys, but I did like just the giant robot aspect of it. And if they do the Thunder Zord, I might get him. The dragon was pretty cool. My brother was into Power Rangers, so I got to mess with the toys when I was a kid. But that's that. And then you can see here on the legs, they're just hollow as hell. Like no articulation. That's it. It's designed for either animal mode or
foot mode.
And then the Mastodon, the only thing that like the head doesn't move, the trunk goes up and down that much, and the only thing the back feet do is that you get a knee bend, but it's only because it eventually swivels around to become the fist.
I just don't understand. Like, have there ever been like a licensed product where like they made good versions of those, Zords or whatever? I've never seen.
Didn't Bandai do a Soul Jokin version of those that weren't?
Yeah.
Good?
Like there's been a bunch of more premium sets and stuff too, or like stylized redesigns that have more articulation or parts movement to them.
Yeah, like I was considering going in when they did the Lightning Collection and getting that and the Dragon Zord, and then I watched MGo's review and I was just like, it's like I'm not paying up. What was it, 150, 170 for that thing? And I'm like, it looks cool, but I'm like, also like I feel like it just looked cheap. And then like even he wasn't impressed with it, and he seems to give off that vibe of like he likes everything. There's always something good, which there is essentially, but even he was kind of on it. Like you could hear the disappointment. So
I'm gonna screen share real quick.
Do it, you wild man. That's what I love about you.
Just from Big Bad Toy Store, but like this is a Flame Toys version, and this one's cool. Yeah. Like I think
that is cool. Yeah. If I was a Power Rangers fan, I definitely want to get that.
See, I like that. I just don't care for the wings though.
And then, but all the individual things, like they look good.
Yeah.
Like you get good poses out of some of that stuff. Like these are things that there's not a lot of movement to that, but
No. But that looks
it's
great.
doing
Though.
the job.
I mean, for what
Doesn't, they're not showing the mammoths do much still, but I guess it is what it is. It still just stands around.
Stands around, gets stuck in the mud. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, but all in all, that's a good looking set. But that this is something for us, and the other one, like not I don't mean to say like for kids, Joe, but it's really just the retro to the original toy, which is
how
fun.
much was that set?
That one? Let me get the right now on there. It's $435. It says with an 87 non-refundable deposit.
Joe, I sent you a picture in the show chat.
Just saw it. Thank you.
Be careful. Don't force the ball peg on. You just got to put the piece on and then screw it down. It'll go.
Don't force the balls. Got it.
Sorry. It's going to be gross. Scott, question for you.
Yes, sir.
Why did you buy a CoverGirl figure? Because you're not a Joe fan. I'm confused.
For reasons.
Which one did you buy? The first one or the retro one?
The brand new retro one.
I think you are mistaken, sir.
What?
That was Joe's picture.
Oh, that Joe picture.
That big pile of crap? Yep, that's
I thought that was you. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, see, if you notice, the name is attached.
That's
to
funny
it.
because when I looked at that picture, I'm like, there's only one thing that I would have bought in that, and I did. And I thought, well, this is kind of odd too, because the only thing that I would buy in there, which is the one thing I usually don't buy, which is a Hasbro mainline figure, which was the Studio Series Megatron.
Okay.
Still waiting on mine.
Yeah, that's a Logan Hall. That's what that is.
It's a Logan size haul.
Randoms.
Sorry about
much
that.
Shit
I
like
got my
Power
people
Rangers.
confused. All right.
So, Wolf,
Yes.
I had a question for you.
There's a lot of questions being fired around.
New York Comic Con, right?
Yeah.
Is this going to be your first one?
Yes, it is.
What are you expecting? In
Um,
your head, like, what are you expecting New York Comic Con is like?
Let's see. Well, we're going on Thursday, so I'm expecting really big crowds and lots of people. And
Make sure to wear comfortable shoes.
I will.
Yeah.
I expect a little mayhem since I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm expecting. Why? What should I expect?
No, I'm just want to see what you think it's going to be like. Because since this is your first one.
I mean, I hope it's fun.
Yep.
No, I mean,
You'll have a good time.
yeah. I mean, we're staying. Any New York people who are listening, I think we're staying through the weekend, so we're gonna hang out and do stuff. If you want to hang out with us.
Okay. So you and Crystal are both coming?
Yeah, she's coming.
Awesome.
Okay. And you guys are staying in Jersey or staying actually in New York?
Yeah, no, we're staying in Jersey. I'm not. There's no way I would stay in New York.
Yeah. You
The
just
fuck
take
is wrong with New
train.
York?
You mean to drive? I'm not driving in that city. Fuck that.
Since you need to drive it.
I'm not driving through that and tunnels, tolls, and whatever the hell else you got going on over there. I'm excited though. I haven't been to NYC in a while, and like I said, this is first New York Comic Con. I'm really excited to go and see things.
Nice.
Hopefully, that Pythona will be up for
Yep.
adoption.
Well, yeah, she's supposed to. They're selling her at the show. Not sure how it's working. If it's just a walk up and get it,
Or you need a ticket or something.
yeah,
They
have
didn't
nothing
really
about it.
give details, so I'm under the impression probably it's a walk up and get it.
Well, I hope they communicate that better than they communicated this little 2-pack that went up for sale today.
Oh, it pissed me off.
I think according to Tyler, it smells.
God.
New York.
Tyler.
It doesn't have an odor. It's not bad. It's just different.
Sorry, it doesn't smell like deer shit.
I got deer shit in the backyard. I can show you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But I did take Thursday and Friday off, in case you guys did want to do something on Friday also. I just take it off with
Yeah, we'll like I
playing
said, we'll
mine
be there.
also.
We'll be there all weekend.
Well, I got the I have the whole weekend off if you
Yeah.
want to go do stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
I would like that. Joe, you're still not
mean-
coming?
No, I gotta work.
I mean, the only comic book shop that I think is even worth looking at in New York at this point is probably Midtown Comics.
But they're gonna have a booth there.
They have a booth, but to go to the
Yeah.
store itself is what I mean. Yeah,
Still an experience.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not too, and it's not too far from the Javits. It's definitely walkable.
Oh yeah.
Where's the con at in New York?
A Javits Center.
Javits
Javits
Center.
Center.
That's in Brooklyn, right?
No, it's in Manhattan.
Oh,
Both
I
of
think
them.
you should
Oh.
probably meet Gort in the morning and come to New York to get with him, because I think now you're going to get lost.
I mean, I could do that.
We where are you staying?
I think we're staying by the Newark Airport.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
you weren't too far from there the last time when I visited.
Because
there.
normally what I do is I drive up and I always go over to Metro Park train station and it goes directly into the city because I don't want to deal with changing trains and all that shit. But if I came up towards where you are, we can go in together.
That's
Like,
just a PAF
that'd
train
be-
from Newark.
yeah,
right?
that'd be great because I don't know what I'm doing. So
That's just a PAF train from New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can always meet you in the Manhattan end of the PAF train also if you can't meet Gort that morning.
that's fine. I'll figure it out somehow.
No.
Yeah, we'll get sorted.
But
Like, the fact that you thought it was in Brooklyn, I thought is kind of funny.
We can get a little pin to put on you. If lost, please return to.
Do you have an air tag?
I mean,
Can we
for
air
my,
tag?
for my wallet, you can air tag my wallet.
But big thing for coming to the show, like I said, comfortable shoes, like
Yeah.
be ready to walk. Like if you think you might be achy, bring something for that.
Mhm.
Bring
Bringing it up
snacks
around.
because the food in the Javits Center, and there's plenty to pick from, but it's expensive and it's also basic.
Very basic and very expensive.
But yeah, I really
you'll
want to
end up
go to
paying like $16 for a cheeseburger and fries kind of thing.
No, I know, but I really
Not-
want to go
not
to like a
big.
sandwich shop and get some like fresh, something with like a fresh mozzarella cheese, mozzarella, wherever you call it up there.
This sounds like a follow-up day to the con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is it that you're looking? What do you mean a
Mortadella.
sandwich shop? You want to go to what kind of a sandwich shop?
I'm gonna
He wants to go to a deli. is what he
everything
said.
I've seen. Everything I've seen on Instagram.
But I don't know what you've seen.
Down to
Like-
make a sandwich, huh? Yeah. like,
Oh,
shit.
you want to go to that fucking idiot?
wherever.
Oh my god, I know who
I
you're
just want a
talking about.
sandwich.
I don't even know
I
where
see
his
this
spot
shit on
is.
Instagram and I want to eat it, and I'm finally going to be able to go.
I would, and I don't know how, because you would have to have a car.
Oh.
But to
Well,
take
no, he's far away. I know that. I'm not.
no,
I don't
no,
wanna
but
go
to
him.
take
I
you
wanna-
guys to Spumoni Gardens in Brooklyn for pizza.
I was about to say that because you were just talking about doing that the other day.
I would if you guys want on one of the days, if you did want to drive in the one day, hang out, and you can do. You don't do Manhattan that day. We'll find things for you guys to do in the outer boroughs to check out if you want. But
Plenty to see.
there is plenty to see, and yeah, Spumoni Gardens for dinner that night would be fucking amazing.
All right, I'm in.
If you guys want to do that, let me know.
Gort, have you ever heard of a place called Talercio's?
Talercio's.
Yeah.
No.
He's on. It's the restaurant I follow on Instagram. It's in Jersey, and I really want to go. I'm not.
So
getting mugged.
Wolf did ask, tell me he wanted to go to one of those bodega in a bad neighborhood to get like a chopped cheese sandwich. Yeah, I know a couple.
Don't take me
But we
anywhere. I'm gonna
gotta
get
go at
mugged.
night. But we gotta go at night.
Yeah,
We
don't
gotta go
take
at
me
night.
anywhere. I'm gonna get mugged. That's
I
fine.
just take it
I
to
will-
I just take it to my neighborhood where I grew up in.
Next thing you know, Wolf's gonna be on some poster where he's being trafficked.
I probably am. But yeah, no, we're excited. I can't wait to go. And
Yeah, I just looked up that
experience
restaurant
the
you're
thing.
asking about. I see it's over in Red Bank.
Yeah.
And it's just
Not
you and
far.
Crystal. That's it. You're not bringing your daughter.
No, it's just us.
What about your son?
We don't talk about him.
Okay, I don't know. I was referencing Logan, so if there's something else going on, I don't know.
Oh no, Logan's not going. I don't think he has any vacation days left. So
He does not.
and he should stop spending money anyway.
Logan could come in after the con and hang out for the weekend.
Nice.
So
But yeah, you should be able to do New York Comic Con unless you're like looking for autographs and wanting to hit all the panels.
No.
One day's enough, I think.
Yeah.
No,
It's big. It is big. Don't get me wrong. It is big.
It is.
yeah, they sent us an email about like reservations for the panels, and I don't want to see anything. I really don't care. I just want to walk the floors and
It makes RetroCon look like NJCC.
oh, I'm sure. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I would hope so. It's in New York, man.
Just to give you an
I
idea.
mean, and you got to know they are using the majority of the building here, but it's like 3.5 million square feet. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I could have swore that was in Brooklyn. I'm glad I
Uh-uh.
told you that. I don't know why I thought that was in
Where
Brooklyn.
I'm somewhere in Brooklyn. I don't know where I'm at. Can somebody help me?
People fucking won't tell me where to go.
they just keep
Whatever
yelling, "Hey,
you
I'm
do.
walking here."
Learn from Derek. Do not take one of those bicycle rides where they pull you in the carriage. Do not do it.
No, I'm not doing that.
Do not do it.
I might make a trip to go see the Ghostbusters house. I have not seen that.
Look,
the
that's
Ghostbuster
like I said.
Fire
Friday,
station.
Saturday, if you want, we can definitely go around any place
Go!
you want
Yes!
in New York.
There's a good speakeasy down there by that Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't listen to
It's-
stop listening to Scott.
speakeasy.
Oh, there's a lot of strange bars to go into.
I'm just trying to participate here. E.
Yeah.
What's
No,
your
no,
beef,
no.
man?
He can share his knowledge. He's been there.
What knowledge of New York do you think Scott has?
Do you have any knowledge of New York, Scott?
I do have some. I've been
You-
there several times.
When was the
Doesn't
last
mean
time
I
you
know
did
that anywhere near is, but I'm not trying to claim I know anything near
He
anywhere
knows the
near.
Javits Center
I'm
is in
just
Brooklyn.
saying. I'm just saying. I've been to lots of speakeasies across the country, and it has a pretty cool damn
The
speakeasy.
fact that you call it a speakeasy means I can't converse with you in the first
It's
place.
fucking
I
Scott from
will say the
1925 over here.
wide
You know?
Yeezys.
What the hell do you? What's supposed to call it, Mister New York?
Bars.
Moving on. Yes, we could definitely I could definitely go to the Ghostbusters house.
Yeah.
I actually did it I went a couple years ago for Chris because he wanted pictures for a diorama. So he asked if I could go by the building. I said, yeah, no problem. Took a bunch of pictures. It is a functioning firehouse.
That's good. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm pumped, dude. I really can't wait. This is gonna be good. Provided I don't get pushed onto like the subway tracks.
Just stand against the wall.
Or set on fire?
Or set on fire.
Just
or-
stand against the wall and don't fall asleep on the subway.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
I've managed to live my whole life here without being pushed on the subway track. So
Gord, are you bringing Audrey?
She's going Saturday to the convention.
Okay.
no, Esteban, I'm not taking him to the Joker stairs in the Bronx. No one wants to go to the Bronx.
I went to the Bronx once for a Yankees game. I think that was enough.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know those were in the Bronx. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in the Bronx.
What are you working on, Eric Z?
Oh, I'm just opening figures.
What's that? What was that?
This is Crossbones.
Oh, Crossbones. Okay. Oh, from the Gamer series or whatever.
It is it's the Marvel, one of the villains 2-packs.
Oh, okay, that just came out recently.
Yeah. I just spotted it. I was like, oh, that's a good Crossbones, and he's good out of the box. He's not stiff or anything. Like all the joints move great, and nothing's gummy on him. Oh, the waist is good too. Yeah. So
Marvel Legends has come a very, very long way over the years. I got to give them credit.
and yet the females still come with the booger flick hands.
On Booger Flick hands.
Just burger flicks.
No, I thought I was pretty much done with Marvel Legends
I'm
after
pretty much done, to be fair.
after the
I just don't like the crossbones that came with that Crimson Dynamo wave. Is that what
that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one. So this one came out, I was like, yeah, that's a good looking figure. So,
But yeah, I thought I was done with it, pretty much done after they finished off the X-Force team with the black and silver Archangel. But then this recent, I want to buy in a couple others. Is the new Mystique that just came out, the Gladiator and Deathbird tooth pack. I've been waiting for a Deathbird for years. I never thought they'd make her. So they pulled me back in a little bit over the last couple of live streams.
Yeah, but you're filling holes. You're not like getting all new X-Men.
No, I'm filling holes. I don't. The only things I swap out is usually now I'm swapping out most of the females for if Mafex is making a version of them.
Right.
Like I have the Mafex Rogue on pre-order. I have the Mafex Jubilee on pre-order. I do have the Mafex Iceman also on pre-order. But when it comes to the heroes, the good guys of the X-Men, I pretty much got the version I already want of each and every one. I just certain villains I still want them to make, that they've never made or would like to see a redo of, like a Brood Queen,
Right.
or just Brood in general, like army building Brood. Redo Onslaught from that old Toy Biz one. A new one would be nice. A Cameron Hodge, things like that. I'd like to see. I'd like to see some more of the human ones, the Graydon Creeds and the Bolivar Trask figures. I would like to see them do that, but who knows? They're just redoing that Strong Guy now as a single figure when when he was an old Build-A-Figure.
And you could have got that wave for pennies on the dollar because they couldn't give those away.
Yeah, that way that's not an expensive wave.
No. Is he pinless or is he just a reissue?
He looks pinless. This one looks pinless.
Okay.
From what I've seen of the pictures.
That's interesting that they would remold some of those parts. I don't know if they're all reused parts or what, but
yeah, he's an interesting figure to redo because he has some specialized parts that you're not going to see in other characters.
Okay. I thought about getting a new Juggernaut, that new Juggernaut that's out or coming out.
I still use my Marvel Select for my Juggernaut, and Apocalypse also is the Marvel Select one.
The Marvel Select Apocalypse looked good. I almost bought it at my local shop. I should.
Yeah, I think he's perfect size-wise. He's big enough, but not too big. He's supposed to be taller than a lot of them, so it works.
So I got an SH Figuarts Hulk movie Hulk this week, and it's I love this thing. Joints move just so smooth and painted, and the face expression. I love this thing. That might be an SH Figuarts guy now.
Figuarts I had a couple Figuarts for Star Wars when I was doing Black Series and mix and match, and they weren't bad. I didn't have many complaints about them.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, my son got the Figuarts Deadpool and Wolverine from the third movie, and those are good figures. Like that Deadpool's great. I almost like BBTS had him. I don't know if he's still on sale, but I had him on sale for like $67. And I seriously thought about just getting them, especially if that maximum Deadpool comes at like $55. I mean, you're only paying $12 more for like a much better figure.
You can wait till Lou gets it in at the Damaged Freight store and gets it for $10.
Well, speaking of Marvel Select, I picked up this Crimson Dynamo. I love him. This is a great figure.
What is Marvel Select? What scale is that? 7-inch?
Yeah, they're taller.
They're less articulated.
Who makes those?
Diamond.
Diamond Select.
Diamond?
Select
Okay.
was making them. I don't think.
I don't know
with
who's
what
done.
everything that's happened in Diamond Select, I think that line is done.
It is-
It works for some of the bigger characters
Mhm.
to go with a Marvel Legends. Like
Yeah, like-
you're not going to take a Marvel Select Archangel like Angel that they made and put it with your regular X-Men. It's not going to work.
Yeah, but
But someone like Juggernaut and someone like him, they work. The bigger, the Abomination, those figures work.
like people like the Colossus from Select.
Yeah. It works. It works if you want it. I still have the Marvel Legends one. I never switched out. I don't think I'm going to either.
No,
But yeah, it works.
So, has there been any reason why the classified legacy cop is at BBTS and Entertainment Earth, but not on Pulse? And why they didn't announce it was going on?
it's sold out,
BBTS
isn't
TV?
it?
They did announce. They put up a post that it was coming.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Mhm.
Don't remember when. I didn't pay attention because I didn't buy it.
Last
Yeah.
week and a half.
But they did make an announcement that it was going up for order. I don't know why Pulse isn't selling it directly on their site. That I can't tell you.
Maybe they were just seeing if anyone was interested in it. I don't know.
I don't know.
That firefighter's pig warming at Walmart right now.
Yeah, I've seen the firefighter.
Great. What am I going to do with a firefighter?
No, I think what works,
I don't know what happened.
Like-
Sorry about that.
these work really well. I think for especially for the Marvel Legends and comic book, toy photography. Like these are
Mhm.
civilians that Marvel Legends fans have been asking for years. Like just basic civilians to throw in. Like now you got cops and firemen that you can throw in now with your Marvel Legends.
But sure, if you want to do
Photos,
a burning
yeah.
building diorama or something, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
got a
there's
couple-
some cross appeal here, I think, with these figures. Why they're peg warming, I don't know. I mean, I saw that fireman; he looks great.
I think Logan had one at NJCC. It looked fantastic.
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen that. I mean, out of the stuff they've been doing, it's peg warming. And they did. I think the diver soul. I didn't see the diver peg warm. I didn't
The
see
sniper peg warmed. You can get them at
Did
Ollie's.
it?
You can get her at Ollie's. I almost bought a couple more. It's a great figure.
I did see that at Ollie's. You are, yeah. I saw that too in my local.
It's terrific for $12 or $13. Pick it up. I mean, she's.
I already
great.
have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was, I wasn't patient. I guess should have waited.
Well, no, I paid full price for it. Man, I was
Yeah.
disappointed. I was
Is there
disappointed.
anything you're not collecting these days, Wolfie?
The Logan School of collecting.
Money.
Sure. Facts.
I figure the list is probably shorter. You're doing Joe, you're doing Masterpiece, you're
Mhm.
doing Masters of the Universe. You doing Marvel too?
Yeah. Just
Wow.
MCU figures.
Yeah.
Doing Star Wars and whenever the
Black Series. Yeah.
Mattel gets DC, I'm probably gonna jump in on that.
Hopefully, depending on what they do and how they look.
Depending on what they do, if you let me
What's up?
Question,
Yeah.
Joe, did you open your Fright Zone yet?
No, that's
No?
probably gonna be a this weekend thing. No, that was way too big to mess with tonight.
I didn't know you got a Fright Zone, or did I?
He posted in a group that you thought it was Scott's photo.
No,
Fright Zone was part of
Joe
it.
didn't get a fright zone. Scott got a fright zone.
Yeah.
Hey, Wolfie, I'm looking at
can't-
this tail. What pieces am I switching? Am I switching the ones with the covers off?
Hang on, I gotta find that picture.
I like it when the
No,
covers
no,
are
I have
off.
not opened it yet, but that is
No.
probably a this weekend thing.
No, you're switching the one that's got the
Cover still on?
yeah, that you
All right,
just
so I
rotate.
just-
You're flipping that 180, yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And that'll get you more articulation in the tail if you care about that sort of thing.
Oh, I'm
But
all
that
about
is
the
such a
tail.
great figure. I'm glad you got that.
Oh, what the hell?
What the hell?
Some bitch. I've got a 00 Phillips head and it still won't go in. Did they strip the son of a bitch?
You're the right tool for the right job, sir.
I've got a whole kit right here in front of me.
Measure twice, cut once.
A hole is a hole.
And a roll
Why
is a
not be a
roll.
mole?
And if we don't get no rolls and we don't get no tolls, we don't eat no rolls.
So Scott, you said you're. Forgive me if this was mentioned in the show already, or if this was mentioned in the pre-show, but you're switching out your Star Toys.
Yes.
Did we talk about that here, or was it just pre-show?
Pre-show.
That was
Okay.
pre-show.
So you're switching out your fancy toys. What's the reason for that?
Because there's two things about the Star Toys that I can't get past. The head is fat compared to the fans' toys. It's not. It doesn't look like Blitzwing at all. There's just that iconic portion of the in between or in the show where he like turns and in the intro or whatever, and then the other piece is it's got in the wings. It's got these tiny little thin springs that like do this kind of thing to flip something open automatically, and I just don't think they're going to hold out over time.
No, you're probably right. But I have this in front of me. I love this thing.
Which one are you loving?
I got the fans toys one. Love it. The back's all nice and
I just can't
clean.
believe it finally came out.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I just can't justify the price tag for it.
No, I understand that. I understand.
Well, I've got a Star Toys one I'm going to get rid of.
I've got a Ditka, I think.
Ooh.
Itka, that's is that KFC or was that
Take me back,
Nico's?
take me back to...
Which one was that, Joe?
KFC.
KFC. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But the first one I ordered came with no head.
That sounds
was
about
like-
right for Keith.
I was messing with it and I was like, this don't seem right. And sure as shit, that's why. But I will say,
Which was
I will say they TF Source took care of me on that one though.
That's good. Speaking of Star Toys, I'm looking forward to that Trax. It's going to be coming any day now.
Yes, sir.
You're in on that.
Yes, sir.
That looks good.
I haven't gotten my payment request for you.
From Shozi.
Yeah.
I got mine a while ago. Oddly enough, yeah.
Whoa.
For some reason, they end up in my junk file. I don't know why, but yeah, I paid for that. And hopefully, it comes soon because that's definitely an upgrade over what we got so far from
It's been a while since the thing.
Karatome.
Huh.
Hey, is anyone, speaking of Tommy, is anyone back in that kit car they're doing? That
No.
No,
you know
I
what
would
I'm talking
love
about?
to. I would love to, but it's pricey.
Well, how much
It
is it?
takes up space. I think it's
What is
over
that, 400?
$400. Yeah,
Mm.
takes up. It takes up a lot of space.
Were they doing an Enterprise?
I
That was a long time ago.
don't know. Was that
I
down?
feel like that was like last year. Maybe they might have,
Very well could be. I don't remember. But their DeLorean they did last year was excellent, so well worth it. I mean, if you're on the fence about what's going to be like, that thing will be amazing, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm not in on it either. I just don't have the interest in the price. What is it, 400?
Yeah, I think it was over 400 and up.
I'm sure it's gonna be awesome though.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it looked great. Lights, pursuit mode, everything, but just
Oh, the Super Pursumo or the things that pop out of the sides.
yeah,
Oh,
just expensive and it takes too much space. Like I'm at a point where I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. My Joe collection has slowed to a fucking crawl. I've gotten rid of at least half of the collection.
Oh, that's sad.
No, it's just space. Like I am not out of Joe's, but it came to the point where I knew I cannot get every single release.
He's making room for Origins figures now.
I don't even try to chase them all right now. I just
it's cherry picking from here on out.
Yeah.
There's a handful that I really want, and then after that, I feel like I'm done.
I'm pissed about that Steeler and Short Fuse. I'm hoping they come back in stock.
See, and those weren't
think
even ones
so.
that I wanted. Those I didn't even buy. I didn't want those.
I snatched that on Target, but I am not confident they're going to fulfill that.
Yeah,
Target's not Walmart.
I mean,
yeah, they frequently
Breaker came back in
they
stock.
frequently cancel though at Target as well. But like the last one, the Breaker, like he was out of stock, for a good stretch of time, and he came in and out of stock a lot of times. He showed up on shelves, no problem. I saw him plenty. I'm not too worried about this at the higher price point, no less.
Well, like I said, it's part of the final 5 I needed. So
Yeah.
I want them. So I'll probably order 2 sets just so I have doubles, because I'm
I hear you.
like that. And so we're just missing Zap, Flash, and Grand Slam, because
Original 13. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Missile Commander Hawk is coming out with the MMS.
Yeah.
I ordered one of those. So
So I never had the original 13. I've had a couple of them. Never had all 13. So I'm at this point now where it's like, if I didn't have it, I really don't care about it. I'm not buying it. I pass on a lot lately.
I was there, EE Prime, 3,000 years ago in 1982, when my best friend from up the street came down and had version V1 Breaker and Snake Eyes, and we played for 5 hours in the backyard with just those 2 figures. And my dad saw how much I liked it, and he took me to Children's Palace, and we bought about 3 or 4 figures.
Shout out to Children's Palace. I love that place.
And
I
bought Breaker, Grunt, Flash, and I forget the other figure. Maybe Scarlet, and then that was it. I loved it so much.
Speaking of that 2-pack, I thought it was interesting that on Pulse it was 63 and on Target it was 55. I thought that was interesting.
Didn't they recently do that with Pulse and BBTS? Also, I forget what it was.
So it's not a Pulse exclusive. It's just maybe
why Pulse is charging more. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought they would be a little less expensive because there's no middleman there anymore. It's not like it's Target. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm
still trying to sell my Rattler. Sealed.
Really?
Still sitting here.
I got one right here.
I'll keep the Snowcat when it comes in.
I didn't know, like when I got the Rattler, I looked at the figures. I didn't know that Wild Weasel had a like helmet off head. I was like, that's cool.
I'm wondering if it might get to the point, if I don't sell it within the next week or two, where I start to piece it out. Because I've seen the figures selling Wild Weasel and whatever selling for at least $100.
My opinion is keep Wild Weasel with the Rattler, and then
I'm selling the Rattler because I don't have space. I've sold all the HasLabs.
I have a plan for space. In fact, that starts tomorrow. But like I said, you gotta have space. I have this. I got this Dragonfly, and it takes up a lot of shelf space.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love it. The Dragonfly is
it
so
was beautiful.
Shout out to Beansy for selling it to me, but so that's why I got the Rattler and the Hiss Tank.
I sold the Vamp, the Stinger, all the vehicles.
Sold one of my Vamps.
I sold all the vehicles except for the Fans Hobby one.
Mm-hmm.
I have that.
I still want those.
That was a gift.
Brink says trade the Rattler for the Snake Mountain.
Nobody's gonna give me a Snake.
I don't think anyone's making that trade.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you put the cash towards one. Rather.
Oh yeah, that maybe. Anyway.
How much is Snake Mountain going for?
The classic Snake Mountain over $1,000.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was going for 500.
Unless you were the guy at RetroCon last week.
Yeah,
Or 2 weeks ago, whatever.
Selling it loose for $6.
I'm glad I didn't see that because I might have jumped in on that.
I told you. I
Later.
messaged you.
I can't believe no one jumped on that, but
Yes.
that's a damn good price for that thing.
I think it's. I mean, we've had this conversation before, especially if you're into multiple lines as a collector, you got to be running out of space.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially now, what GI Joe is doing with these HasLab vehicles, they take up a lot of fucking real estate. A lot.
Quick question. E, did you pick up the second set of the Aldi? Do you have the Megatron?
Yes.
It has a little bag with these 2 gray joints. What do you know what that's for?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Don't know what it's for.
I have no idea what that is. Okay.
I'm waiting for the cone heads to arrive.
Oh yeah, I got those to the side.
Yeah. When you ordered it while we were at RetroCon.
Yeah.
I still didn't order it for about another week and a half after. Like I ordered them like last week. I totally forgot. Like, oh fuck.
Well, I just figured rip the Band-Aid off. Let me just get this done.
Yeah.
And then it shipped almost right away.
I think mine just hit the States today. So
And
I'm
I had
expecting
put
it.
into the chat, but CoverGirl and Televiper, they just came today too. They were in the mail upstairs.
I saw that post you made.
Both of mine were shipped. My CoverGirl was supposed to ship with him, and then I got an email today saying CoverGirl arrived and the Televiper was delayed.
You get them from Pulse?
Yeah, no, Amazon.
Amazon.
That's why. Okay. So I ordered mine from Pulse, and
I'm gonna get stuff from them tomorrow. Let's check.
Ooh, interesting. Why'd they do this?
And no, I have not bought a single Origins figure since we left RetroCon. I don't know if I should or if I should keep going or not. Very
I understand why you
indecisive
want
about-
to, but I don't think you should.
Oh, Master! I will not get rid of Masterverse. That is definitely not happening.
I just saw that.
No, I know, but you don't. It's like you don't need.
Hey, and this is what I yell. This is what I yell to Dom about. You don't need classics and Masterverse and Origins and Cartoon Collection. You don't need and Mondo. I don't think you need
pick
that
one.
many representations for.
Pick your favorite and be done with it.
Yeah, and so the debate about Origins versus Masterverse is the things that they're making for Origins. You've now put out the Grayskull, the Snake Mountain, the Fright Zone.
Well, arguably, like if you're just looking to display or mess with play sets and stuff, pick those up and just grab a few guys to go with it. You don't need everything.
Well, that's the thing, and I have a couple.
Easier said than done
That's
too.
a good
I think.
point.
Yeah, we bought the couple Origins that day at RetroCon, that last day. Haven't bought anything since.
How do you feel about them? Like messing with them?
They're fine, and that's the thing. Like some of them. I mean, they're toys. I mean, in the end, they look like toys. I mean, don't get me wrong. Masterverse looks like toys also, but like these look like
Looks like a way
children's.
cooler toy.
Like
I saw the Master.
this hits the nostalgia factor hard though. Origins in a way for the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
As a kid, it was the toys, right?
Mhm.
It was the toys. I had the entire fucking U.S. collection that was released. I had every single fucking thing they made that was released in the U.S. Motu was the biggest collection I had as a kid. And then I was like, oh, I could get Eternia, right? I still can't fit Eternia on top of my shelves. It's too deep. When I came home from RetroCon, I started looking at the measurements. It's just front to back, that main tower is still too fucking deep. It's going to hang over the side of the front of the Billy. It's not going to look right. And that kind of really put the, maybe I shouldn't do this then. When I got home and actually measured everything, I was like,
That's a good, responsible approach.
Well, yeah, I mean, you remember what I had told you? Like, I have Snake Mountain this whole time, and I never opened it because it's just the Origins one. I mean, it's tall, it's big, and it doesn't fit on a shelf. And then I'm not sure where else to put it because it's even closed. Like, it takes up an amount of space. But if you want to display it open, it's not it's long. I don't know where to put that.
Yeah.
You know,
Like I have the classic Gray Skull now. I was able to finally pick that up this year. I have a diorama of a Snake Mountain where I basically modified a vintage Snake Mountain that I got for dirt cheap. Like I got a fright zone and a slime pit
if
diorama display that I'm not completely thrilled with the way it came out, and I think it needs some changes.
to what Brian's saying here, if he
Brian.
ever buys the Thundercats, I'll never let him hear the end of it.
Oh, I'm not buying no Thundercats. They don't look good at all. They don't.
You say that today.
No, they don't look good, and I'm not that
Yep.
big of a Thundercat fan to go for something that don't look good. If I was going to stay with Thundercats, I would have kept my Super 7.
Yeah, that's
Another line has to do them and do them right before I ever go back in on Thundercats.
I don't think anybody's gonna do them again.
No.
Not unless
If
something.
they do,
you know,
they're not going that deep.
Yeah. And speaking of nostalgia and just things looking good, this Aldi set, because I got the second wave a while ago. I just didn't make time for it, so I just took them all out of the package now. But the Alita one is probably the one that is the most interesting to me right now, because it's like this is the first time I've had a G1 or tune specific Alita one, because everything is nothing is that. This is the only time I feel like I've had that in hand.
Yeah, everything is just a repaint of RC.
It basically, like this is right off of the cartoon screen. This is cool. These are great.
Yeah, I have the first two waves of Aldi. I bought the exquisite painted versions of Prime and Starscream because Starscream comes with the Coronation kit. Prime looks good. I have my New Age Dinobots mixed in, and they look good. With
those are big enough that they have the right size to
exactly the
even if it's
Skyfire.
not the full aesthetic.
No, not the full aesthetic, but close enough.
Yeah.
They look good. I'm happy. I know they don't transform, but Jesus Christ, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yeah, I need to control this somehow. I can't mess with my settings right now because I'm actively using it.
But no, yeah, I'm hoping Aldi keeps going. I haven't seen. I know there's teases of this third wave with Galvatron and alt mode already, and a couple other weird things, but there's not a lot of information out there yet. I'd be very interested to see if they did combiners this way.
Well, here's the thought. You said Galvatron and alt mode. Like, what would be the purpose of buying that? Like, what is the purpose of that? Like, here's a cannon you can sit on your shelf. Like, at least with an action figure, you can still pose, move around.
I don't know. I don't honestly don't know.
That just seems weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
I think it's something that's meant to go with the Coronation Starscream, because the teaser picture that they have for it has
Okay.
the
Him
cannon
shooting.
pointed at Starscream, and then there's a pile of ash under it. So
That
I
would
think
make
you're going to get a special effect piece for that. Also, something I don't think I've ever seen a company do. Here's a pile of ash Starscream. Not that you can't make
No
that
way.
easily yourself.
No way. They did that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
They come with tons of hands to swap out, fully posable, articulation is great, tight joints, proportions are great, like and they're small, they don't take up a lot of space. Like I'm happy with them. I am happy with them so far. I want to see how deep they go. I hope they go deeper. Like I said, I think it'd be interesting to get a Devastator that you don't have to put together really, just to see how they can nail that then tune look. There you go. That's one of the teasers, yeah.
Oh, neat.
You know
I
they're
wonder
doing
if
it.
it'll be like a half gray or whatever color or something. Yeah, we'll see what they do.
Awesome.
Like you
Yeah.
might get some nice, sturdy action figure combiners. Might be pretty cool.
And look, the way that they're putting them out, like you have like the premium painted thing. They come with extra pieces and extra things. Like the Starscream comes with all the coronation stuff, whereas the regular release just doesn't have that. Everybody comes with extra hands. Maybe they come with an extra face, and they come with multiple weapons. Depends on the character.
Bunch
But,
of
like,
Energon cubes.
yeah,
I have a bunch
and
of
they're giving that to you
Energon
as like fill in the blank, right? The Energon
Yeah.
cubes.
and a card.
And something they've done twice, like, back-to-back sets now. Soundwave came just himself, but then you have a 2-pack, and the first go around you had Cliff Jumper with Kickback and Laserbeak, and the second go around you have Ravage package with Bumblebee and Shrapnel, and you get like Energon cubes and shit, like you said, and all little doodads. That's cool. Like you're getting it. Like next set, I don't know, get Bombshell with who the fuck ever, I don't know, Braun or something,
Mhm.
and Rumble maybe. I don't know. I'm down for it. Give me.
And right now it's Jazz, Cliff Jumper, Bumblebee, Alita 1, RC, Perceptor, Prime, Megatron, Soundwave,
Skywarp,
Skywarp,
Jazz.
Jazz. I said Jazz already. Starscream, Laserbeak, Ravage, Kickback,
got
and
the-
Bombshell, right?
The Coneheads.
And the Coneheads are coming. I don't have the 3 Coneheads yet, but they're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's within 2 waves and a couple releases, you got a fair amount of figures already.
Yeah, arguably the third wave, they'll show it. I forget what the name, whatever, China convention's coming up soon, because they were advertising they're going to be showing off the next stuff. They're going to have a bunch of reveals at the show, and they had exclusives that were going to be there. It's just like repaint stuff. It's nothing too exciting. I think it was
Aldi?
clear. I think it was clear Aldi's.
So Joe had shown us, had introduced the tease for all these last year to us for the first time. Now, I don't
I think
remember
it's the
well.
same convention.
Yeah, wasn't there also a larger scale line?
There
that they were
is,
showing
and
also?
they said it's like 35 centimeter, which comes out to about 13 inches tall. So they're doing a giant prime that they're going to be showing off.
Didn't it have more pictures in that, or more great prototypes of the taller ones?
Yeah, it was just Megatron and Optimus, but this time I guess in full color. Like here it is. Here's like the full real life.
I don't know if I need a 13-inch prime.
Well, they might have made a lot of changes and stuff too, but
Yeah.
my general assumption is it's probably like some form of upscale, but maybe a different joint system or something. Who knows? But I'm interested to see what they're doing there. I don't necessarily need big stuff like that,
No,
but let's see what they offer, right? Maybe you get like this 13-inch Devastator or Bruticus or Defensor or whatever. Like I'm
in.
in for that.
I mean, wave 1 in total, you get 8 figures.
Yeah.
And it was like $62.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was going to say with the third wave, arguably you'll finish the Insecticons, you'll get Thundercracker, you finish the Seekers, and then I don't even care what else I get, because like team wise, you're finishing something there, and then whatever the rest of it is, give me something. Doesn't matter. Time to introduce Prowl. You do some repaints out of that, right? Like all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever makes sense.
Yeah, I remember even when we saw the prototypes, like even just the prototypes look good.
Yeah, right.
And then they're throwing in those. So technically they're blind box, right? But when you buy a wave, the whole wave as once, you're going to get one of everything unless you get a chase.
Yes.
Like wave 2, the chase figure was Goldbug and what's his name? Bug Bite. Not necessarily a chase I would have wanted, because I'd have preferred,
Or I'm sorry, that's the wave 2.
Yeah, that's wave 2. Yeah. Wave 1 was Prime, was the painted Prime.
Wave 1 was there was like a clear orange yellow Sunstorm figure
and a painted Prime.
And it was like a metallic paint Prime, but it's also toyetic stickers, so it's supposed to be like that toy deco.
What's a Brink?
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Like I do want to hunt down, and I haven't looked yet for on eBay for the gold bug and the bug bite. But like those are not necessarily ones I have to have. It all depends on what their aftermarket price is.
Like
But
arguably the gold bug, but so far if it's
yeah,
gonna be like
mostly gold bug.
toy
Yeah.
versions and like clear shit and just nonsense stuff, like I don't care about.
I'd
any-
prefer not to get the chase in the initial wave, because I definitely would have preferred to have
Yeah.
the bumblebee over the gold bug. Sorry.
$70.
Are you serious? That's what they're charging?
Mm-hmm.
They can fucking
Free
kiss my ass. $70 for that shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, six down to 65. That's from China. Never mind. Let's see here. U.S. only. There's one in the U.S. up for sale at $70, free shipping.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Just get another bumblebee painted gold. Done.
I'm seeing blockies pop up everywhere now. So I took some pictures. There's this little mall near me. There's a store in there called MoMA Life, right? They have two spots, and one of them, and there's another store in there also that sells a lot of the fufus, like fake labubus and all kinds of stuff like that. And they had displays of just Transformers blockies. I was like, wow.
That's the only thing that's been selling out of my Walmart around here. It's the only thing that's been selling. Everything else has been on the peg. Now that it's like on sale for like $5 to $8 for the mainline stuff.
Oh, if you want Transformers 1, come to my Walmart.
That's what it is.
Just
that's what it
choking
is.
the shelves.
But it's finally clearanced out, so it's selling now. But prior to that, the only I'm not kidding, like nothing sold, and the only thing that was selling was the blockies. They would go through a box of blockies probably about every week and a half, 2 weeks, or a week to week.
I almost bought that Optimus.
I would like to see Aldi, but I mean they've already said that they're not allowed to sell the Aldi stuff in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
That's the thing.
but they're I mean, and yes, these things are officially licensed also.
And it's
Well-
not to say it can't change, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are officially licensed. Someone asked a question in the chat.
Who?
like I know like there's blockies lines that are Asia exclusive, more or less. They're not sold here, but some of those, like the Pokemon, for example, that's starting to get sold in the States.
Yeah, I saw some Pokemon ones. So no one got an answer to this question here.
So I
What do we
think what
think of
he's talking
Powerplex?
about,
Fuck is Power?
Powerplex, isn't that the new Titan that's coming out? The one that's like the power plant.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah, bring it up, it looks
it
like a rusty.
Transformer?
It looks like a rusty Metroplex. That's what I saw. That's exactly what I thought of.
Is that new Titan that we were talking about 2 weeks ago, Brink, or something that they said they were going to announce? Is this what they
That's right.
chose?
And
Yep.
Okay.
this is what they
Yeah,
chose.
G Squared says it. So Brink will bring up a pic. And right now it's just artwork. It's not. I haven't seen anything that's like here's the prototype. It's just been artwork. It looks fine, but I think you're going to have a hard time trying to get people to buy a $150, $200 figure.
Maybe 200. Yeah.
That's no connection. That will likely it'll lay down to transform. I think you're going to have a hard time selling that to people like this whale shockwave.
I don't know. Powerplex looks kind of badass. Yeah, there it is. This is the picture I'm looking at.
Oh, it's
That
linking
one.
to the comic. Okay.
Well, no, I don't know
Or
if
no,
it's
it's
linking
a-
to
no,
a
it's not.
comic or if that's like just the advertising for it.
I just
but,
looked down. I caught the number 11.
but it does say written by Simon Furman and stuff at the top.
I am a sucker for random characters. I'll tell you what.
All right, let's look at this picture. Come on, back. Yep, but yeah, there he is.
I don't know, man.
Like I get from the head sculpt, I get Volcanicus. Like in the not the mouth, obviously, but like the horns on the head or whatever. I like the colors, but
I mean, I gotta say, I don't hate it. Like,
No,
it,
No,
it's
no, I might
interesting.
be in. It's just like I
But
love
do you-
random, like just random characters. I know it's expensive, but
yeah. Do you $200 not hate it?
I just
That's
got
the thing,
get a
like-
couple drinks in me, and I'll order it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Eric. Like, dude, like,
I'll put them right
Hasbro just needs to roofie Eric Z.
like,
I'll put 'em right
like
next.
it's another
Metroplex.
city bot. Like, it's another thing
Yeah.
to add to your city. You got the launch pad with Omega. You got the city with Metroplex. If you're fortunate enough to get him all long ago.
Isn't Studio
mean-
One supposed to be doing Metroplex?
He's a power plant, and they just had that other Metroplex that's an excavator. He's got to harvest the coal to feed the plant, right? It all makes sense.
Yeah,
And then you got a giant dinosaur
What a
as well.
what
and a
a
giant scorpion.
what an intricate weave Hasbro weaves.
Yeah, like
Like I remember, like when I first saw this,
kind
I,
of dig them.
I can't remember which image I saw first, but when I very first saw this, my thought was, remember the episode of, it was in season 1 where like they're surfing into towards Megatron. He's like using that power station to get the tidal wave, the power from that. That's what I thought this might be.
yeah, I don't know about that, but
Yeah, but I don't think
I
it is.
do know that Optimus Prime surfed because Super 7 did Optimus Prime with a surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the episode where they met Spike and Sparkplug,
no, this was that
No.
episode
where he was
is-
surfing. Yeah, they were surfing in.
No, I think that was later.
no. That was the Ultimate Doom was when they were doing
Yes.
the surfing. Yeah,
Thank you.
which was
I
the
thought they were
end of
surfing.
season 1.
I don't know, man. I dig this figure. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, Optimus now he's like, I have the power. Take that, He-Man. Look at this.
Yeah, I do like good
Yeah,
forearm
power
guns though.
station.
I do enjoy
Yeah.
Oh
forearm
yeah,
guns.
yeah. This guy takes no shit.
Like, you gotta go away. I mean, if you want to keep making Titans and you ran out of old characters, make some new characters.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
I'm down.
hey, look.
Yeah, but Metroplex could use a redo at this
Okay.
point. It's
Yeah.
been how many years?
Hey, real quick, look above the 1.1. That red box. It says limited edition, a number of 2,500.
yeah, they're full of shit.
This is a
But maybe this is the comic.
But they need 8,000 for HasLab. Get the
yeah first print run September 2025. Yeah, so this is just a comic that's coming out.
Okay, so they're
okay.
going to base
Um,
this comic around the toy around said this comic.
They're gonna base the toy around the comic, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not for nothing. This is a lot like Metroplex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're going to be spending that $200.
Metroplex, and it has some Fort Max elements to it with the like. If you scroll down, if you look at the legs, those almost look like guns on the legs that'll
Yeah.
flip out.
Yeah.
So,
Same old feet.
mhm.
Same old floppy feet that come disconnect. No, but I might be in on this.
And it looks like
They
he's on
do this.
Earth too. I mean, this is definitely Earth stuff.
And streetlights and whatnot and cranes.
Don't get me wrong, I think it looks good, but I don't think I'm $200 in on it. In my opinion. I've just gotten more stingy with my money as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
Like, and all, going back to those Power Ranger figures I got, I paid $20 for them on
Be
sale.
right back, guys.
I think that was too much.
I applaud the risk, I have to say.
Like the risk on the new Titan.
Yeah.
No, that's
Take a risk, make a new character.
and like it's one of those things. Like I want to see the line continue. Like even if I decide, all right, this isn't for me, I don't want to see it fail. I want to see it continue. But I want to see it continue and do well. I don't want it to. It doesn't go out with a bang, but a slow whimper. So I do hope it does well.
So has Wolfie decided to watch TV or something?
I think so.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not watching TV. Vlad, you hear something?
I heard something.
Yeah, it sounds like TV playing in the
Oh,
background.
that's Crystal's watching something.
Oh.
Tell Crystal to hop on.
She's not feeling well. She's just hanging out. She also hates you.
That's fine.
Sorry, your wife hates me, so we're even.
Oh no, my wife loves you. She just loves bullying you.
Yeah, I know.
If it bothers you, I can tell her to stop.
No, I don't give a shit. It's fun to pretend.
But no, she's always very excited to see people, which is weird because my wife, like, again, like I've introduced her to a bunch of friends, and some are hits, most of them are misses, but she loves the group. So she gets irritated with me because now she's like, I don't want to be social, but I want to be social. So. I don't know if I showed this off last time. I know I haven't been on because of work a lot, but this little thing right here, right? So
I'll make you big.
Do it. So it's a little, like, I had this as a kid. I remember when we'd go down to NASA, I'd always get this thing, like $4 or whatever, and I would always lose pieces to it because. So, I mean, it does the whole thing. The shuttle comes all.
There's the cargo bay doors open too.
No, not on this one. And then the boosters come off too from the tank. So, and then you can do the whole, like, they're falling into the water and all that stuff. Like, I loved this as a kid. Of course, as a kid, look, I've lost the small pieces,
Well, yeah.
It got to the point that my parents were like, no, we're not buying you. You can reduce me back down to normal size now, Brink. But it's one of those things to where that my parents were like, no, we bought you like 8 of these things and you keep losing pieces, so we're not buying them anymore. And I'm kind of at this point where, like, my collection's slowing down despite the picture today. That so I'm like, okay, I remember this one thing from when I was a kid. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find this. One thing I really, really want, it's a little plastic rocket, only about like 8 inches long, and it separates into 3 little pieces, and you have to have all 3 pieces for it to work. And I'd love to find that thing. I think it's an ERTL, E-R-T-L.
No, what do you mean work? Like, was it a space shuttle, or was it like the Saturn V? Or
it was just a rocket. It was just a generic rocket. It was just white. It was white plastic with molded in details. The bottom section, like, just had 2 fins on the side. Didn't have 4. Just had 2 fins on the side, little triangles. And I want to say it may have had stickers at one point or something like that, but that's all it was. And then like the top section, you just rotate like maybe a quarter of a turn, and it would come off, and then you could rotate the bottom a quarter, and it would come off. You'd have these 3 individual pieces that I'm not really sure why it came apart. Like, I don't know if this was part of a toy set or if it was his own toy. I have no clue, but I remember
Maybe it had a gantry set.
just thoroughly enjoying playing with this thing. What'd you say, Eric Z?
Maybe it had like a gantry set or something you could buy separately.
I don't know. Like, I just remember the toy. And so now I'm just trying to find this thing. And I think I've got like the middle and the bottom set or pieces. I can't remember, but I know I don't have it complete. So I want to find one of those things. The Robotech, the FDS1 playset, not the playset that's the whole figure, but it's the playset. It's got like the cardboard that folds down. That's like the play pad, and it's just like the front kind of curved portion of it where like the command area is. Like, I had that playset as a kid, and I love that playset because it was just the right size. Because since it was size for Veritech fighters, it was just the right size for Transformers. So I was playing my Transformers there and stuff like that, and all those things. And then when my parents got divorced and I moved out, like, it got left behind. And like, I have not seen it for sale ever. The only thing I've seen,
cardboard.
huh?
You said it was cardboard.
The pad was. So hold on, let me see if I can't find an image of it here.
I know those cardboard playsets didn't.
So it wasn't just the cardboard was just the play pad. It was just the pad that had like the launching area, stuff like that. How can I not find it now?
You said it was all white? They have like figures or anything?
The rocket itself was all white. The Robotech playset's completely different.
Oh.
Here we go. Give me a second here. Can y'all see that?
Yep.
So it's this
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So it's like the cardboard part is like a mat.
Yep.
I've
Okay,
seen
alright.
this on the Retro Blasting did a video on this.
Yeah, so like this is the front of it. So that's the part that you would see in the show that would face out, right? And then like all these little turrets would turn. This has got a clear piece here that slides up and down. There's guns up top. The antenna moves. There's panels that pop open here and have detail behind it where you can make like someone's repairing it, and like it's got little pegs for you to put the feet of figures. And then on the back side, you've got this where like that's the pad folded up. And then when you undo the pad, it all opens up into this. And on the back side, this left panel folds down. I can't remember what was there. The right panel's got a gun emplacement in it. The panel under the disc here, the disc spins, but the panel underneath just flattens out like a ramp. And then this long piece here of the pad, it rotates so you could move it around whichever way you wanted to launch the jet. The yellow piece with the hoses would slide back and forth on the track, and then over here on the track there's this blue piece, and it was a winch, so it actually you could crank it and up and down. And dude, I loved playing with that thing. And so it came with all these little things, figures and stuff not included, but it was just playability was friggin' awesome. The elevator went up and down. There's the winch I was telling you about. Like there's the handle that would go up and down. Had a little jail cell. Forgot about that. But man, I love that. I love that playset. And there's a toy shop down in Virginia Beach that they got one in that looked complete. And I was like, all right, I was in the process of messaging them like, hey, hold this thing. I'm on my way to buy it. Blah blah blah. And message. I was too excited. I went back and read the messages, and they're like, yeah, this is someone already asked, hey, what's it going for? And they were like, we're not selling it. The owner of the store, like, it's his collection now. He's not selling it. It'll be in the store to look at, but you can't. So that's the only one I've even seen come up. The only thing on eBay that I've seen is just that antenna that sits on top, and it's been sitting at about $75 just for the antenna.
Huh.
So like I told my wife, I said, look, I love that thing. I have a lot of memories of that thing. I was like, if I see that, I'll probably drop a couple of thousand. So
all right, we're at what, 10:30? You guys want to wrap up?
Yeah.
we can.
All right. Well, another good ROC broadcast and hangout. Real quick, I want to remind everyone, go to the Realm of Collectors YouTube, or not YouTube, but go to the Realm of Collectors website, click on shop, buy you some sweet ass rock merch. They got new hats, they got t-shirts, you got friends
Beanies.
everywhere.
Beanies.
Let them know. Make sure you do that. But we'll be back next week with a live show. We hope you join us. And that's all I got. So thanks for everyone for coming, and we will see you next week.
Deuces.
All right.
Later.
Say it with me now.
Round